before we even run the conduit. So
I tell people a lot of times, they're like, well, I can't really beat hardcore mode consistently, or like my PB is too slow. And I'm just like, well, you'd be surprised. Like, even if you just played for like an hour or two every day, like that's how a lot of the top streamers that are really good at this game, that's how they're really good. They play this for hours and hours every day, and that's how they get very good.
It's very much a practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
This game, unlike Isaac, which I'm going to contest is almost entirely RNG. No, I'm just joking. Though there is a lot of RNG involved in the racing of that game. This game, while RNG is a factor, I do not think that it is the factor. I think that there is a lot to practicing this and getting better with through practice.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
and I think that's a testament to how well Ryan built this game, that like it's on the player. Like, I mean, yes, RNG is definitely a factor, but it's definitely on the player to, if you're not doing so great, well then practice some more and learn the mechanics, learn what items do, figure out your map skills and stuff, and you'll be fine.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of... And that was that Ring of Becoming over on Pancelor side. By the way, this race is happening. It is the semifinals.
Yes.
We got Staekk versus... I know, there's just so many fun things to say about Necrodancer. I can't help it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a hyped final or semifinals. These are both very strong racers. They put up some solid first round times. Very, very good. Oh, Pants missed timing his bomb there. Where did he heal from? What did he have?
I think he had holy water.
Holy water, okay.
From the Bloodshot. What I think is interesting, actually, I just noticed Staekk has the Ring of Peace. Switched it out, but like, I guess the reduced damage doesn't really matter so much because like the mini bosses are going to scale down. So, you're like that Minotaur is only going to have 3 hearts versus 5. So it kind of all works.
Yeah, I mean, swarming generally isn't the problem with Dorian. Generally. So, and that's the major plus of the Ring of Peace is the swarming. So yeah, I'm kind of with Will on this. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I agree with that move. It's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah. And he gets an extra heart out of it, and he will heal because of the blood weapon. I don't know. It's just an interesting, it's definitely
it's a neat choice. Yeah, absolutely.
Something we haven't seen
about that. Yeah, we haven't seen that. And is it? No, who's saying? Bloodshot saying never touch the other rings. Of course, Bloodshot has played a lot of this character. And I kind of agree.
I was just gonna say,
and here's the problem right now. He got himself super swarmed by all those skeleton knights because he just lacks the damage to get out of it. And actually it was the knockback from the Ring of Peace that got him into that trap.
Yeah, that can get you messed up. Although, to be fair, he wouldn't have been able to hurt those black shielded knights because even with the Ring of Might, he still would have only been doing 2 damage.
That's a good point. Good point.
So,
Jack is saying that courage is a good pickup, and I could see that.
Yeah, because
it allows you movement.
It allows you movement, and it doesn't. You still get that +1 attack too. So
yeah, so it doesn't cost you.
So it doesn't.
Although Ring of War is a little sketchy, because the knockback is actually a problem when you have the frog socks.
Yeah.
And this is real scary for Staekk. He actually had the opportunity to jump in a trap door and opted not to, and instead got himself. I think he jumped onto a spike trap and then got hit by a goblin, and it cost him a ton of hearts. He is slowly getting them back though with that blood weapon, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Yeah, it's awful slow.
This is sketchy. This is real sketchy right now, because he's just not doing a ton of damage, and that is a huge slip and slide. That's going to cost him a lot of time. And actually, Pants is ahead, and he's got the blood weapon too, and he is really just mashing everything right now. And you can tell he's playing with a certain level of urgency. And what's he going to do in this fight? Kind of set himself up wrong.
Oh, this is tough.
He managed to get up against the wall there to be able to set the bomb. But he is still going to have to kill... Oh, there, he handled it. Very nicely done.
That was very close, though.
Very close, indeed.
Very, very close.
Yeah, he was hurting. He was at a full heart. So he could have tanked damage from Paw Supply. But yeah, so he is going up 1-0, but that was a really close match. Really hard
fight. Yes, it was.
And we're going to see what everybody picks. Is Pants going to stay with Dorian, knowing that... I guess this is the critical point. Who picks what? Does Pants stay with Dorian to try and get up 2-0? Does he take Melody? Does Staekk take Melody thinking that Pants is going to take Melody? Right? There's so many different sides to this.
Yeah.
So this is the critical point. It's not obvious what people are going to pick in this second match.
Yeah. Like, do you get yourself that 2-0 up, like, and have, like, a confident little cushion of wins? Well, it looks like
Staekk picked a Melody, and it's going to be a Melody mirror.
Yep, and
so I think that's
interesting.
Very interesting. And so keep in mind, guys, they don't know what the other player's picking. So it comes as a surprise because they've got the 20 seconds behind. I guess unless they announce it in chat. I don't know why you would, but you certainly we didn't ban that or anything. So that's certainly a possibility. Yeah. But yeah, that's very interesting.
Although I find, for the most part, most of the time in those races, the racers aren't talking, like, period. Maybe in between races,
yeah, and
you're talking a little bit.
Yeah.
Depending on, like, and it depends too, like, on how, like, a lot of us know each other pretty well because we've been playing this for a very long time and have been racing for a very long time, and so we'll talk more. But for the most part, like, they don't really talk in chat. So I just kind of wonder if anybody's saying, hey, I just picked this character.
Yeah, see, my only experience in the race room is in other tournaments, and because I had to be in the commentator's booth for when we were doing Dance Pad. And so it's, so my experience is what I do, which is I talk way too much, probably.
Yeah, for the most part, it's usually very quiet. Everybody's just very focused on the task at hand.
And Pants just bombed himself and got a YOLO teleport right to his mini-boss. There is no way he meant to do that. I think he was bombing a blood shop, which is what he wanted. But I guess he'll take it. I think at that point he's go, all right, let's go. Although who knows what who knows what he's missing out on, because he had that food as well, so he could have taken lots of stuff.
Yeah, he could have got a torch or something.
According to Will, no one has been announcing it, and yeah, that's kind of to be expected. I doubt anyone's gonna actually be like, okay, I'm taking Melody. Although I'd probably be like, taking Arya, or something stupid like that, and then try and get a laugh.
I'm gonna play some Bolt and Dove.
Yeah, Dove.
Poor Dove.
Yeah, I'll play Coda. Let's go.
Okay.
Ugh. Anyway, let's not get into talking about Coda.
So Staekk got a glass torch, which is your mapping, but of course you have the downside of the increased aggro. So we'll see how well that works out for him, if that helps. And if he can keep it, too, if he doesn't end up tanking a hit and breaking it, it could really help him in Zone 3, as long as he can handle the swarms.
Yeah, but I think based on, sorry, I'm totally blanking on who our previous racer was who said it, Mudjo, with regards to taking, armor, you do want to play it pretty safe with Melody.
Yeah.
You don't want to go too crazy, and there's your example right there. And this is so bad.
Wow, that's
nowhere to dig. And Staekk goes down, opening it up for Pants.
Wow.
Opening up for Pants.
And Pants finding a ring of phasing, which is really, holy cow.
Wait, what's happening here?
Wait, is he switching?
A mid-game switch? I don't know.
Oh no. Staekk, get racing. Come on, man. He's like, he's switching character
I think he might have been like, I need to switch characters to catch up. But we never talked about that strategy, so I think probably what Will said is, let's not do that, considering we never even considered that as an option, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I think we have to kind of stick with that. So it looks like Jack has to concede because he's not going to be home in time. It's a bummer.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see if someone else can step in at the last second. It'd be really cool if someone could. Otherwise, this is going to be the shortest Condor ever.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, yeah, if someone is available to race, even if you're not the best, that's okay. And that's a 3:55 with Pants finishing off that race there. Nicely done. That's a 2-0 so far for Staekk. So now again with the metagame, Pants is clear. He's got both of his characters. That was banned in the rules. Can't switch mid-race. Oh, that was banned. Oh, okay. Dark Twinge has played Dorian for 30 minutes. Oh, to respond to Dark Twinge's way earlier comment about FTL. Yes, FTL is entirely RNG based. Although I didn't actually spend a lot of time with the speedrunning of that, so it's hard for me to say. But it seemed like there was a lot of RNG in FTL speedrunning. Kudo, no! Yeah, it's this is one of the semifinals. We still have one of the first rounds still to go. We should have at least 3 more matches after this, preferably. Alright. So we'll see what people are doing.
Alright, I just sent out a tweet to see if anybody is interested.
Thank
I don't know how
you.
far that's going to go. If anybody sees that tweet, retweet it, please,
Yes,
if you guys don't
I'm
mind.
gonna retweet it as well. And so we've got a Dorian versus Aria. Bleh. A Dorian versus Melody race going on here.
Dorian versus Melody. Yeah, Melody's definitely just like slow and steady, and Dorian's just like master of chaos.
Master of chaos, indeed.
Did Elad just say Kuda for Coda? No, I think he just said Coda.
I said Kudo. I was talking to the person Kudo.
Oh. Ooh, Miner's Cap?
I don't talk
Cap
about Coda.
on Melody?
Oh, I love it. Miner's Cap floaty boots
interesting.
is super fun. It's not good for going fast with the floaty boots, but it's super fun.
Yeah, you just like power through everything. Oh boy, dig percent, go.
I'm not seeing your tweet.
You're not seeing it.
Oh.
Put it on. Oh, there it goes. It should be up.
There it is. Cool. Appreciate it.
I probably should have specified that it was Dorian Melody, but oh well.
At this point, whatever. Oh no! Staekk forgetting to turn on his boots.
Oh no!
Kills himself with the boots.
Oh,
And he
wait,
takes the shrine of no return.
no
'cause
return?
YOLO, yo popo. Here it goes. What?
I gotta see this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
This is scary. I've only seen one completed before, and it was Jack of Games.
Bucky
Completing the
usually
Shrine of No
takes it,
Return.
which I give him credit for, like, having some guts, but oh my god.
Yeah, it's so hard to just have the presence of mind the entire race. To not... And he finds
gets
a
another
glass
glass
rapier!
rapier!
Oh!
Oh my god!
And he just
Oh
lost
no.
it, and he got his other one back! This is amazing! So he's got to really start to utilize those boots as a war drum to not take the damage from the Shrine of No Return. That's what he's got to do at this point.
This is insane. And meanwhile, Pants is just chugging right along. He's already in 2-2. But I can't
That's
not watch Staekk.
Oh,
It's
Yellow
so...
Mage down! And,
I'm
what
really
is-
kind of pulling for Staekk. Like, I know we're supposed to be unbiased, but I'm kind of
Oh,
pulling
no,
for
no.
Staekk. I want to see
I've
what
always
happens.
had the rule that if a player is down 2-0, we are not unbiased. We are full on going for the player who's down. And at this point, it's Staekk. Do it, Staekk. Guys,
Come
get
on,
your Staekk
Staekk.
hype in chat if you can, please. Especially this maneuver that is so very risky.
Oh my
Especially
god.
with Dorian, too, where wiggle strats are so important, right? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, this is so interesting. I don't even know how he's going to be able to handle this. Okay, he's using the war drum strats. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. All it takes is one... My god.
Oh no! That mushroom is really like just...
I mean, fact of the
man.
matter is now he's just at a base dagger, which is kind of how a lot of Dorian runs go anyways. Although, you take damage for going back, so he just has to still not wiggle.
The thing is, though, it's not just a base dagger, because he's got the ring, but he keeps taking damage because he keeps walking
Yeah,
backwards.
you gotta watch that. T.
If he can
I
find a better
endorse
weapon, he'd be
Staekk.
alright.
Yeah.
Endorse Staekk.
Oh, stomped.
Ugh.
That sucks. Ballsy maneuver, but he's probably kicking himself for taking that Shrine of No Return because really, he probably took it thinking he had to catch up, but then Pants died. That hurts.
This is fun to watch.
This is very
Super
fun
fun.
to watch.
Super exciting.
What a crazy situation. Staekk with the YOLO strats. I mean, he took that Ring of Peace. We don't know how that was going. I mean, we're seeing some different strategies. It's not as, like, for sure as we're seeing with, like, our Cadence racing. Cadence is pretty straightforward what kind of strats you do, but this is just zaniness.
Plus, I think also, like, everybody's had a lot of time to play Cadence and a lot of the other characters. These guys are still relatively new.
Absolutely. Very new characters.
And
So, yeah.
I don't know that, like, a lot of people regularly stream just, like, Melody and Dorian. Like, people do all character runs.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
just to exclusively do these two, like.
Well, I was doing Melody
really
the other
seen
day, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, Melody is super fun. I think of the non-straight-up main characters, Melody is done pretty frequently. I don't think Dorian's done as much.
Yeah. No.
I like the Dorian Deep Blues fight tactics of just hunting down the king, because you can always kind of catch him. It's always kind of entertaining there. That's a nice move by Staekk. Staekk, you gotta be careful though. You don't want to get. Oh, okay, he bombed him. I was worried he was gonna get lasered in the face the way he was doing that. And so this is Staekk very quickly catching up as he jumps down the trapdoor and is on the same level again as Pants, even though he just suffered a death like not even that long ago.
I guess the interesting thing that I just thought about is that Dorian has that pickaxe, and with especially like I would not do it with a dragon or a minotaur, but with the bat, I just pickaxe out of that mini boss room.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, I've certainly used that strat in the past.
Because the bat's most like not going to catch up to the other guys. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah,
he's not coming for you.
Not
until Zone 4 homing bats. Oh no! Oh Staekk!
Nightmare.
Oh Staekk, no! And Pants might take this 3-0. Yeah, Dorian is faster than Melody. That is true, Bloodshot.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily. Oh, I guess it kind of is, because I was just thinking like, Melody is super fast, and if you get like Torch of Foresight real quick, there's not that much more of an advantage over Dorian. But I guess kind of there is still with the jumpy boots. But Melody is just so fun. Like, I think one of the first things we noticed about Melody is just the universal love for the character. Everybody I know who's tried Melody, like there's a lot of streamers out there. Like DJ likes all the characters, it seems. Whereas some people like Jack and Rat are a little more fickle about the characters they like. I know Hoffington, who is like one of my favorite streamers. He also is a little fickle about which characters he likes. Like, of course, he hates Bolt. But everybody in that group loves Melody, and it's just such a fun character.
Yeah, she's just kind of like chill a little bit, and just like the mechanics are just super fun.
Oh yeah, you're just mashing things. It feels so good to just run through, or like trapdoor, like a nice trapdoor is so good. Sliding on the like a slip and slide, so good as well. Killing things.
Yep. Just
and
usually you're
frost
scared of
charm
something
here?
at the end.
Yeah,
frost charm, just letting them run.
Yeah.
I've said this before, but definitely next time you do a dance pad special and you're feeling up to it, Melody would be really interesting to see.
Yeah, I was gonna give that a try at some point soon. Yeah.
A lot of moving around though, like a lot of moving around.
Yeah, I mean, same with I think that same thing goes for sort of a cadence too. Oh, and down goes Staekk, and he was going fast. He was actually on a Zone 2 boss already. He was catching up, but unfortunately, down he goes again. He just couldn't kill Death Metal. He got a weird bounce trap, and that ended up costing him his life.
Finds a nice tanky build there after killing the shopkeeper. He got 2 heart containers and a whole bunch of other good stuff.
He's in pretty good shape at this point. It's gonna be pretty hard for him to go down, especially with that potion. And of course, Conga is a pretty easy fight with Melody because you just mash all the enemies. And he even uses the, what do you call it?
Holy water.
Thank you, to win. And that's an 8:22. That was a fairly long